Music is my drug, the DJ is my dealer. That's how it works.
I'm teaching you not just to dance, I'm teaching you to fly and believe in yourself and just, open your heart and let it go.
Catch the wave and then enjoy the wave. It's like surfing.
I'm not thinking like I'm the teacher. I think I'm always one more. But the most important thing is the feeling that I get in the class.
As a teacher, I feel I can really be of service of somebody else, which for me, it's a very good balance. It balances me as an artist, I feel personally. So, and also, I believe that good teaching is based on personal experience.
So for teaching, for me, I'm sharing what I do with the simple reason it's that music. If the music ain't funky and it ain't hitting it, I'm not doing it. So, you're joining the party, you're joining the ride. So for me, it's that easy. So years down the line, teaching is still the same passion. When a person discovers something, that's when I get the biggest kick,
Each place has its own vibe, and I don't want to contradict it, I don't want to cancel it. I try to hook into it and try from the inside to infiltrate it, like a Trojan horse. Like I come in trying to tune into the people and then take them to a different direction, yeah.
I get very much inspired by the students. I come with the plan, but then I say, oh, but the room or the people need something else. And every day is different, so I try to also accept my way of feeling and my body and feeling every day, and also the group and the constellation, the place, the space.
The most important is that you have to be a teacher of yourself, so it's a little bit also putting back a responsibility of the student, on the students themselves, to be independent, but also within their eagerness.
And I'm very curious always to meet. It's for me even more important than what's the material of the teaching. Another main thing is having fun, enjoying the joy, because dance for me, it has something to do with joy.
To keep the play, to keep the playfulness, and to not assume it's silly. So in terms of when we're trying to find new movement and new pathways, new patterns, I think if I give people time to explore and say they're doing it on their head and their knee rather than to think that's silly, but to find the curiosity in that and to find the playfulness within that. So you can keep going wrong, let's say, and not feel any pressure, not feel any doubt. You can just explore and we can go.
My philosophy is like I'm trying to find a way to share the feeling that I have, the love that I have for the music and the dance, all in one. I'm trying to give it all at once.
Also, I see the people now, they do crazy things, but it doesn't come from inside. Even to stay just like this, without moving, how many things you can say with your eyes, with your breath, with your just staying there. And because something is there, no?
Like when people go across the floor, you have to be able to have a really good way of looking and listening and watching the people that you are communicating with or teaching or giving knowledge to. And nowadays I feel like it's just about like going with the flow and trying to keep up with the teacher.
It's not just do what the teacher tells you to do. I think it's doing it with conviction.
Dance is not about just body and reproducing and copying and using your body as a machine, but dance, we think, we research, we create, there's a lot more in contemporary dance than just a body moving.
Moi, je suis assez dynamique, mais à l'intérieur de ça, je veux de la qualité, je veux du détail, je veux aller plus loin. Voilà, c'est ça, il faut dépasser cette petite salle qu'on a à chaque fois pour prendre notre cours ou pour moi le donner.
I believe in the typical or common vocabularies of dance. So the idea is create your personal philosophy for a specific mechanic.
The technique is there to allow you to be a better performer. is there to allow you to express more ideas? Is there to allow you to be stronger in front of other people? Is there to allow you to be more vulnerable in front of other people, to be more confident, to be more exposed? And the technique is there to serve that purpose.
We all have a certain potential, and we all have a core and a source of which we are moving from. So, in a sense, what I really appreciate is the fact that I can maybe support participants to discover, to unravel their essence and allow it to manifest itself without judging or without questioning.
Restons ouverts parce que notre force, tant que danseur, c'est d'être connecté à tout ce qui se passe dans le monde et être aussi ces détecteurs de tremblements de terre qui détectent les choses avant que ça arrive.